Hi, my name is Sudha and I am the author and creator of ASDBUDDY App, the autism education app for professionals and parents. I am a psychologist specializing in family-based remediations for autism.
NIT Consultant to Autism. Can you tell us about this journey?
Sure. I am a computer science engineer with an MBA and I worked in the IT consultancy before. When my eldest son was diagnosed with autism at 2, I wanted to give him the best life possible. The therapies we tried, they seemed to aim very low, focusing on just basic skills and communication. And from the research, we realized that he could do a lot more. And so we went searching for something which would suit. And that's how I pivoted and I came into psychology.
How did you do that? Can you tell us how?
Sure. We took up the RDI program under Carol, our consultant for RDI, in 2013. It was a tough 2-year program, but it gave us what we wanted: a loving and a learning relationship with our child and a good quality of life for the family. When people around started seeing results in my son, a couple of parents reached out, and in fact our pediatrician suggested some parents to talk to us and learn from us. So I had to take a decision. Do I return to a comfortable job or embark on this challenging yet rewarding journey to support families affected by autism? I have to say it wasn't a very hard decision. I was driven by passion to make a real difference in people's lives. But I knew I needed to educate myself, understand how things work, the latest research, methodologies, and be up to date.
What formal education and training did you pursue to become an autism expert?
I started with a Waldorf teacher training course. It's a training provided by the Steiner philosophy. It talks a lot about educating the child as a whole, not just the cognitive part. And it provided a lot of valuable inputs. Then I moved to diploma in guidance and counseling. I did an MA in education, then an MA in psychology. In everything I studied, I kept autism as its core. Let it be my internships, my projects, my research. Some of my books were sometimes outdated. I used to read from medical journals like PubMed and ResearchGate, some Ivy League school materials, to be sure what was latest. I always like to be updated so that my families can get updated information.
There are a lot of autism centers. How are you different from other autism centers?
We are creating a new pillar in autism remediation. It is autism education. Just like how you have therapy as an important part, a pillar in autism remediation therapy. Similar to that, autism education of parents is a very important pillar. From WHO and all the research that is done today, we clearly see that family-based autism education approach gives the best results. You take any family, you will see it. Our focus is on educating professionals and families in the latest in autism. Example, we are training batches of autism senior therapists and some doctors too in the latest form of ABA called NDBI, Naturalistic Developmental Behavioral Intervention. Seattle Children's Hospital Autism Head has written the book and we are teaching it. We are probably the only entity vehemently working towards autism education. Unlike earlier, the current generation of therapists and professionals are more than willing to learn and try what we are teaching. They give excellent feedback. It's as though they have cracked something they were waiting to crack.
So what you're saying is just not autism therapists. Parents also need to educate themselves for a holistic development.
Yes, very much. Parents need to get educated and be mindfully involved in providing a lifestyle this child can thrive in. It requires guidance from a professional. We train professionals and parents for their roles. We do not provide a one-size-fits-all. We do not provide a list of activities and say just do this. We tell them how to do it. not what to do, how you engage, that makes the difference. Parents who wish to learn, join us. Many parents feel investing in autism education is not necessary and feel satisfied with therapy and social media. That is not the right way.
Parents need training. So, how can a parent get trained? What are the ways to reach you?
Oh, it's a straightforward website and webinars are organized regularly, which one can join and listen in. Anyone who is logged in will get an invite. Of course, there is self-study, also through some courses. Even in self-study, we are available for regular meetups. So you can read from the app or you can get trained from us one-on-one. You can reach us with a simple message or an email. The details are below.
Do you mean the ASDBUDDY app?
Yes, ASDBUDDY app is the only autism education app available for parents now. This is a way we have implemented WHO recommendations for parent education through activities and content which are explained in a stage-wise manner for parents.
I think we might need a whole another podcast to explore the app in detail. Can you maybe share your mindset and philosophies that guide your work?
Aim higher for autistic children and support them correctly. Guide them and they will make their own way into the world. Autism remediation has a long history. From Skinner to Loas to beyond, a lot has changed. ABA practiced conditioning before with behaviorism in mind.
What is ABA?
ABA is applied behavioral analysis. It is the most known method for autism remediation. A primary part is a 3-part contingency: antecedent, behavior and consequence. A, B, C was strictly followed. A and C were controlled by the adult therapist and B was conditioned, behavior was conditioned. Today we know the child can have a say in A, B and C. The new modern ABA is not even called ABA. It is naturalistic developmental behavioral intervention. Developmental sciences has come into ABA. Children with autism also follow the same developmental pathways. When they do it may be different, but if we work correctly, they can and will follow the same developmental pathways as all children. I am not saying autism will go away. I am saying autistic children can do many things all children do. We should aim higher and support them. It will reflect on the work we do. This idea is inbuilt in ASDBUDDY and in all our trainings.
Aim higher for autistic children. That's a wonderful takeaway. I'm interested to know more. How do you take this message to different forums? Like, besides ASDBUDDY, what else do you do?
Our aim is to provide autism education through the ASDBUDDY app. We also do NDBI training, separate course for parents and a separate course for professionals.
You did do one recently, yes?
Yes, we did one this February in SRCC Child Development Center in Haji Ali, Mumbai. So yes, we have done a few batches of NDBI professional training. We also meet doctors regularly to talk about NDBI. We also do school inclusivity trainings. We are doing a podcast with a well-known channel. I was also invited as a panelist to the International Conference in Education, where I spoke about usage of technology and building a product for disability. I love listening to young generation of therapists and teachers. I learn about their challenges in implementing NDBI. I love that brainstorming with like-minded people and professionals on how to build best practices to our families. I update the app also accordingly.
Your Instagram journey. Can you tell us more?
I joined Instagram a few years ago, couple of years ago, to connect with parents and professionals. I'm still learning. I'm not an influencer. I am an autism educator and an enabler for families with autistic children and other social emotional needs as well. I work to ensure the child receives the most up to date help possible through the family itself. Parents who work with us feel empowered, confident about their journey ahead, and can spend time and improve quality of life. This is what we are trying to do with Instagram as well.
Yes, I have seen the many testimonials on Instagram.
Yes, the New Year messages we receive from current families and old families, they are the most cherished moments for us. There's a sense of satisfaction when we read that, and that's most satisfying for me.
I think that the testimonials are a good testament that you made the right choice of choosing autism as a career. There are many families watching this today, and I'm sure that they would reach out to ASD Buddy for the right help.